Hey everybody, welcome back to Lunch Attack for a very special Thursday edition. We're glad to have you with us. Today we are talking about crazy and interesting foods that you have tried or would like to try. So we have a food edition of our Lunch Attack where we eat food.
Today we're eating air.
We're eating air. Air is nutritious.
Crazy interesting
It's
food.
delicious. It is low fat. It is vegan.
Low carb.
Keto, vegetarian, it's all the things.
Low carbon footprint.
Low carbon footprint.
Let's go.
If you're at home, pull up a bit of air. As you notice, we usually have food in front of us. Today, we're having something a bit special, so it takes a little bit longer to cook.
Yeah.
We're still going to open up in prayer.
Yeah, for sure.
So that when we do start eating, maybe halfway through or whatever, we'll be ready.
Yes,
so I'm just going to pray. Thank you so much, God, for blessing us with another day where we can do live streams and joke around and talk about crazy foods and stuff like that. Thank you for providing us with this space and with the equipment to use, and all the people watching at home. I pray for them as well. Thank you. In your son's name we pray. Amen.
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 All right, so today we're going to talk about interesting / crazy foods. It was suggested by a viewer, Olivia, that we do this. We're super excited to talk about it. Are there any crazy, interesting foods that come to mind for you?
That I've tried?
Yeah, just like right off the bat, you think of crazy, interesting foods.
Well, the
what
thing
comes
is,
to mind?
with me, people know me. I'm not that adventurous with food. I don't have a very, very wide palate. I grew up eating a lot of the same stuff every day, and never really, I'm not too experimental. I don't like a lot of stuff. Like, I'm kind of a picky eater.
Okay.
I kind of got used to. But I have tried some stuff. I've tried some crazy food. Someone's like, "Hey, try this," or I'm over at a friend's place. And I think with me, I love spicy food, and that's a place where some people are usually afraid to venture into.
Okay.
Either you really do or you really don't.
Yeah.
And I think the first thing that comes to mind for me is there's a wing place. It's an American place called All Stars.
Oh yeah, I know All Stars. All Stars is great.
All Stars is great. It's up here in Canada.
Yeah. I think it's American.
Yeah, it's American. Yeah.
I love like garlic Parmesan wings.
Oh man.
I was so skeptical.
Yeah.
I was like, you're gonna put cheese on chicken wings?
Yeah. They'll do it. So they have
so good, dude.
Hundreds and hundreds of flavors.
Yeah, they do.
And like the most flavors I've ever seen in any wing place. And I went there, and they have a wing at the top of the list that you need to sign a waiver.
You need to sign a waiver to eat this wing.
Yeah, in case
does
you
it
die
say like
or something, right?
In case you blow up,
in
by
case
the
you just
spiciness
burst
of this
into
wing.
flames. Yeah. So I was there, and I'm with a group of friends, and we're like, let's try it. Let's try this wing, and we asked the waitress, and she said, we actually don't have the sauce for that in Canada.
Oh, okay.
It's only in the States or whatever.
Wow.
But you can try the second hottest wing.
Okay.
And it was the second hottest wing, something bomb.
And like nuclear hydrogen bomb.
Yeah,
hydrogen
bomb. And so we got a plate, and I took a bite. And I instantly realized why they called it the hydrogen bomb, because you take a bite and your ears pop.
Really, dude?
Yeah, your ears pop.
Oh my!
It actually, like you're going up in an elevator or something. My ears pop, and all of a sudden my sinuses were never clearer. It was painful.
Oh man!
And I had one, and I was like, I can get through it. And I have a pretty high spice tolerance.
Yeah. I'd say your spice tolerance is pretty good.
Yeah, but I was like, I would not. This would not be fun having a plate.
It's just painful.
Yeah, my friend got a plate of it.
Really?
Yeah,
he killed it?
He was a Cuban guy. He was Spanish. He was very used to
that's wild.
Spicy food. But that's probably the craziest thing I've
Crazy.
done. What about you? What's like the wildest
just
thing?
quick, if you're with us today, we're talking about crazy, interesting foods that we either want to try or we want to have. Our lunch is a little late. It was my fault. I kind of misjudged the time, but Katie's kind of prepping it. We're talking about spicy wings. Super crazy spicy wings that you had from All Stars called Hydrogen Bomb.
Hydrogen Bomb.
I think of that spicy ramen challenge that we talked about.
Oh yeah.
Right? That was really spicy. It would be a hilarious segment to do. Do you like Hot Ones or the Hot One wings?
Yeah.
Dude, that would be hilarious to do on Lunch Attack.
We should do that.
Or we just do like hot wings.
progressively
Maybe we'll get them
spicier.
from All Stars, bro.
Yeah.
Would you get the hydrogen bomb again?
Yeah. Just get a variety.
Bro, I'd go in with you.
Would you?
I'd go in with you. I don't think I would eat a lot of it, but I would try.
We can ask each other questions as we we move up.
Yeah. For me, I think one of the interesting things that I ate pretty often as a kid was chicken feet at dim sum.
Chicken feet, yeah.
Yeah, at dim sum. Give me some dim sum at 10 a.m. in the morning. Getting some chicken feet, braised in black bean sauce. So good.
I have tried chicken feet.
You have? It's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's from a food perspective, it's completely useless. There's no meat on it. It's just skin.
Yeah.
It like barely nourishing. Tastes even good.
Yeah.
But what I love is that in Cantonese, which I speak, one of the interesting things is that they like try and cover it up. Like the literal translation for the name, which is Feng Zhao, is like Phoenix Talon. They're like, oh yeah, this is like Phoenix Talon, bro. It's not just chicken feet.
Yeah.
But yeah, chicken feet. Yeah, I like it. I get it every time.
That's funny. It's not Phoenix Talon at all.
It's not Phoenix Talon.
It's just chicken.
Yeah. It's just chicken feet. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
It's one of those foods. There's some foods out there where it's a bit of a mind over matter thing, where it's like it doesn't taste necessarily gross, but if you think about what you're eating, like frog's legs or oxtail or something.
Oh, dude, oxtail's so good.
Yeah, oxtail is great.
Oxtail or ox tongue, dude.
Yeah.
Ox tongue is so good. I actually love ox tongue.
Pig's tongue is another one, like pig tongues. I know.
Pig tongue.
Yeah.
Another weird one that you can get at the Asian supermarket, right? Hear me out. Is like pig's blood.
Pig's blood.
Yeah, and this sort of weird. They kind of make it it's like a Jello. I don't really know, but it's kind of weird, and you can actually eat it. It's weird. I've had it. I don't like it.
Yeah. What is?
Not because of pig's blood. It just doesn't taste particularly. It kind of crumbles. And,
I don't think I could. I'm not.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do. Oh, okay.
No.
You wouldn't do pig's blood.
I don't think I could eat like blood of anything like animal.
Yeah. It's pretty weird. Let us know, guys, in the comments what other crazy or interesting foods you want us to talk about, or if you've tried any.
Yeah.
Or what would be interesting. I do today have a couple lists that I think I want to go through with like together.
Okay.
And see if we would eat it. You know, if you're in chat, let us know if you would have any of these foods.
Yeah, let us know.
I don't even know what's on the list.
All right.
I'm super excited to look at this. Good. By the way, before that, is there anything you would not have on pizza? Like from the traditional pizza toppings?
Yeah. I would never do anchovies.
Anchovies? Okay.
Pizza is beautiful, okay? Pizza
is beautiful.
Is perfect food.
Yeah. Wow.
Pizza is perfect.
Toxy Fox Love 10 says, I want to try squid.
Squid.
I love squid, like calamari.
Squid?
Oh, I love squid.
Is calamari squid?
Yeah.
Okay, well I've had squid.
Yeah, but like squid in different ways, or octopus, bro?
Yeah, I've tried a bit of octopus.
Octopus is kind of like squid, but it's like more firm.
Yeah.
But would you have squid on your pizza?
No.
You wouldn't have squid.
I'll tell you what
does it compromise the integrity of the pizza?
I'll tell you what I'll have on my pizza.
TK says squid is nice. Taka says squid is nice.
Not on the pizza, okay? Pepperoni.
Yeah.
Extra cheese.
Yeah.
Bacon strips.
Bacon strips?
Yes. It needs to be a pound a slice.
I used to get in Canada. There's this thing called pizza, and you used to be able to get steak strips. Like it's like cheap steak, right? I used to get 4 cheese blend, so it's like mozza, cheddar, I think feta and parmesan. 4 cheese blend. Yo, Chad Pasta, what's up? Yes, Taka actually just talking about chicken feet at dim sum.
Yes,
he's asking us if we've ever had chicken feet. We're talking about interesting foods today. But yeah, on my pizza, I would get like 2 layers of cheese. I'd get bacon crumble. I'd get pepperoni. I'd get sausage. I'd get steak strips. And then I would get barbecue sauce on the top. So my pizza was like this thick.
Oh man, heavy.
It was so heavy.
Falling over.
Every time I ate it, grease. I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, that's how. But that's when you know it's great.
Yeah.
Just oil.
Oh yeah.
Grease. You feel the grease on your face.
You need a little bit of grease. Like,
yeah, you do.
Yeah, like healthy pizzas. You know, even on like something nice and fine like Pizza Nova, like a little bit of grease goes a long way on pizza. Yeah. Chad processing Kobe beef. Have you ever had Kobe beef?
I don't. No, that's like just a type of like steak.
Yeah. I've never had it.
I can't remember. It's a very popular form though.
Foxy says, Toxy Fox says they've never tried it either. Taka asks, have you ever deep fried a pizza?
I have. That reminds me.
Really?
Yeah, because remember when Epic Mealtime was a big thing on YouTube?
Yes.
Epic Mealtime is a Canadian group of people that were just insane. Let's just put it that way.
Were they Canadian?
They were Canadian.
Oh, that's
awesome. And I went to I was at a friend's house and they did a Epic Mealtime thing, and they made a pizza and they took those the pizza pockets, the circular ones, and put them on the pizza.
Oh my, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, covered it in cheese and all this different stuff. They took sweet chili heat Doritos and crumpled it up and put it in the crust.
That's wild.
And it was beautiful. They deep fried it, but someone got a little bit too risky, and because in Epic Mealtime they'll like add different drinks and stuff into it. Someone's like, let's add this energy drink into the mix, and it just ruined the whole thing. It was beautiful.
It would have been the Mona Lisa.
It would have been, and it tasted disgusting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But deep fried pizza is a great idea.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. It's tasty.
Crazy. Yeah. Let us know what other interesting or crazy foods that you've either tried or you're like, I want to try, or wonder if we would try.
Yeah.
We talked about Armageddon or nuclear bomb wings.
Yeah.
We talked about chicken feet so far. We're going to get into a list of different things. Let us know if you would try these things with us. Let's get into our list now. How's it sound?
Let's do it, man.
I'm also like, our lunch is a little late today. It's my fault. Katie's finishing it up on this, and she's gonna come halfway through. But I'm getting hungry. Talking about food, I'm actually getting really hungry. My stomach is going.
It's a hard stream to not start off with food.
Exactly, right? Like if I had food, but I feel like if I had food, I'd be kind of envious of what we might see.
That's true, man.
Toxie Fox asks, OMG, guys, try peanut butter and pickle sandwich. Peanut butter and pickle.
Why?
Wow.
Why would you ruin such a perfect...
Wow.
Peanut butter and pickle?
That's interesting.
So, it's just the bread, peanut butter, is there jelly? Or is it just peanut butter and pickle? And you've tried it before? What is it like? Because that...
Wow, yeah, describe to us the taste of like...
insane.
I guess like salty, right? Like it'd be kind of... I don't know.
The texture of it would be weird because you're biting into something that's usually soft and chewy. Yeah, and you're getting a crunch.
You're getting a crunch, yeah. Interesting.
That's interesting.
Taka says, I've ate a scorpion before.
A scorpion? How did they prepare it? Was it like cooked or like deep fried or...
I don't know.
How does
Taka,
that
you'll have to let us know. Chad Pasta says, I've eaten ant before, raw and fresh, hand caught. How do you feel about bugs? Eating bugs?
Couldn't do it.
You know?
Couldn't do it, bro.
I was watching... Okay, so last night, Katie and I were watching the TV, and Top Chef Canada, the new season came on, and this guy, one of the concept of the challenge was you had to cook a dish of the future, like in the next 10 years we'd be eating. He cooked crickets, dude. Smoked, like deep fried crickets, and the judges loved it.
Really?
They loved it, yeah.
Deep fried.
Yeah.
Taka
says the scorpion was cooked.
It was cooked.
Man, that's interesting.
So
I feel like, oh man, I don't know. I think for me, I actually have a like innate kind of fear, like not like a crippling fear, but like a fear of kind of insects. I don't know if people know this, probably don't, about me. I think it's like the legs.
Yeah.
The crawly legs get me. Oh, so I don't know if I would do the insects, man. If I found like insect legs in my like food.
Oh, definitely.
That'd be crazy. Oh. Nadia says, hi guys. Shuli's in the chat hanging out with us from there. He can't be with us live today, but he's hanging on chat. Taka says, I can never eat insects alive. I hate bugs, but when it's cooked, I don't mind.
That's interesting.
Yeah. You put some crickets on your pizza, bro?
I couldn't. And Chad Pasta says that raw and fresh.
What is
a raw, like, what does that even mean?
Ants
you just go outside, you go into the backyard.
Just harvest them?
Yeah, like that. That is gnarly. I couldn't do that. Yeah, I feel the same way about insects. I'm not a bug dude. I couldn't do it. I know they put, seasoning on it and like chips and stuff, but like, yeah, I can't. Can't do it.
Kyle says it's been a while, but he'd eat it again. He's not sure if it was boiled, but it was definitely cooked.
That's interesting.
All right, we're going to get into our list here. That's awesome. All right. I think there's some really interesting foods here. The first one I have on this list is tuna eyeballs.
What?
I
wouldn't even eat tuna.
All right, here's the description. It's waste not want when it comes to tuna in Japan. Even the eyes are plucked out and served up cheap in supermarkets. To cook, simply boil or steam and season with garlic or soy sauce. Perhaps unsurprisingly, it tastes a little like squid.
Where'd you find this list? You just hit this hard, straight from the jump.
Bro, it's the Interesting Crazy Food Edition, bro.
Tuna eyeballs. I can't really do too much seafood. I couldn't even do tuna in a can.
Chad Pasta says, and tastes like watermelon. You can't even do. You wouldn't do tuna in can, eh?
And I don't think I can do anything's eyes.
Really?
Nothing.
No eyes.
No
okay.
eyes.
Chad Pasta says he's had fish eyes. Taka says fish eyes are the best part though. Shuli says fish eyes are good. Bro, maybe you gotta try. Maybe you just got everyone saying fish eyes, dude.
I'll try another thing on this list, bro. Not tuna fish eyes.
Oh man.
Oh.
Okay.
I peeked.
Okay. Here's the next one.
I peeked.
Here's the next one. All right. Let us know what you think. I believe it's called balut. Balut. All right. It's from the Philippines. Let me read you the description. This fertilized duck egg with its partially developed embryo inside is boiled alive and then eaten with the shell from the shell with salt, chili, and vinegar. You're supposed to tap a hole in the top of the shell, sup the savory liquid, and then crunch down the rest of what's inside, feather, bones, and all.
Alright, bro, you know what? I'm not hungry anymore. I changed my mind. I take it back. Oh, man. So, I actually have a story. I have a story with balut. I grew up with a lot of Filipino friends, and this is a big, big Filipino kind of, like, delicacy. And I had friends that had it, and I was being, like, peer pressured, like, dude, just do it. Yeah. So, I got to the point where I sipped the whatever it is, the juice, the fluid.
Oh, dude.
And the thing is that that's something you have to have a strong mind for, because once I realized what I was drinking, and I was like, man. I can't go further, because you're supposed to one shot it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you could picture it, but like the bird has a beak. It has feathers and bones.
Woo!
I don't know how you could put that in your mouth and swallow it and not want to throw up.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. That's like the addition of Shuli says balut is a delicacy. That's like the addition of with Gordon Ramsay, or Anthony Bourdain. Do you remember Anthony Bourdain, bro?
Oh yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Yeah. Anthony Bourdain, so cool. In Vietnam, where my family is from, they eat cobra. There's this episode you can find. You should probably try to find a censored version, because Gordon Ramsay in his language.
Yeah.
Where they eat like the Cobra Heart, like raw, and it's still beating.
It's beating. I've seen that. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude. Oh man.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Nadia says, I've had on several occasions the Greek traditional Easter time soup that contains lamb offal, heart, liver, lungs, and other organs. Oh man.
I don't know what awful is, but it sounds awful. Let me tell you. When I just hear organs and all that, I can't do it.
All right, let's go with something less crazy.
0 for 2 so far.
Jellied. Our next one is jellied moose nose. Nose isn't exactly a choice cut, but that hasn't stopped some adventurous Canadians from experimenting with nasal gastronomy by boiling them up with onions and spices, removing the hair, boiling it again, and then slicing, covering with a broth that sets into a jelly.
So this is a Canadian thing.
Yeah, moose nose.
Nose.
Yeah, the nose of a moose.
Jellied.
I
would be closer to trying this than the other ones on the list.
Okay.
I still wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I still wouldn't do it.
Nadia says her Greek Easter soup is yummy. Chadpa says he can't do organs.
Yeah. Me neither.
The one we just brought was moose nose, like
moose
a
nose.
moose. A moose's nose, the giant nose of a moose.
But it's jellied.
But it's in like a jelly.
Yeah. I couldn't. I think the texture of it would just mess me up too much. Like I couldn't. People at home, would you try jellied moose nose?
That would be something.
I would not. Yeah, that's too much for me. Bit closer. If I had to choose between balut, jellied moose nose, and whatever the first thing you said, the tuna eyes.
Yeah, the tuna eyes.
I would definitely do that for sure.
Okay, what about this one? This one isn't as crazy, I don't think.
Okay.
It's still pretty wild, pretty interesting, pretty intense. A lot of people saying they can't eat organs. I did mention pig blood, which is also pretty interesting. All right, it's called muktuk from Greenland.
Greenland, okay.
A traditional Inuit meal of frozen whale skin and blubber. Muktuk is normally served either raw or pickled. It looks a little like licorice, all sorts, and has several layers. Huh, like whale fat, whale skin and blubber.
Okay, this would be probably closest for me.
Yeah.
Because it's like meat I could recognize. I don't exactly like the idea of eating a whale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I was in someone's house in Greenland and they put it in front of me, I'm not going to be... that's one I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm going to throw up. Like, I would probably just tank it.
You tank... You would tank if someone... Yeah. If you were like... If you're given a plate of whale meat, whale like blubber...
I would take that skin over moose nose, bullet, and...
Yeah. Okay.
Tuna eyes, that's for sure. What about you? Would you try it?
Yeah, I would try it for sure. Yeah, 100%. I think it's because like it's kind of like at least it's kind of like a fish, like sort of. You know, it's blubber and skin. Yeah. Like I eat blubber and skin of like other things. You know,
technically seafood.
Yeah, moose nose. I would do but the Filipino thing.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Never.
No.
If someone gave you $10,000.
Oh, we're going there!
Right here on
we're
the table.
going there!
How much people at home?
You know, I
have to be paid to eat.
I would to pay for my wedding. I would do it to pay
Someone
for my
said,
wedding.
I'll pay for your wedding.
Eat
this.
I would be like, yeah, for Katie? Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah.
I'd do it for Katie.
For Katie.
Yeah.
For the wife.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, let's hear lots in comments here. Nadia says, I have also had a sort of casserole made with raw ground beef.
Raw ground beef.
Interesting.
How does that
More
work?
of a pie. It's kind of like have you tried mincemeat pie?
I don't think so.
I had it over Christmas. It's pretty interesting. Taka says, when is the crazy food coming? Unfortunately, Taka, I sorry to spoil your fun, but we aren't going to have crazy food.
No.
But we're going to talk about crazy food. Yeah. Actually says raw ground beef. Prepare for a balut night.
No, and he said, I'd pay to eat balut.
Yeah, chat pasta, fat, and skin, no. Shirley said, I'd pay to eat a balut.
How do you eat raw ground beef? Wouldn't you
Nadia says
sick?
Raw. Yes, raw. My host told me it was raw after I'd eaten some. Ooh, yeah, that's
that's
just like... Yeah, that's just risky.
That is risky.
Have you ever had beef sashimi, though?
No.
Yeah, I've had it. It's good.
I don't even know what that is.
So sashimi is like the raw fish, right?
Okay.
That you can get at sushi. So it's raw beef. It's actually straight up raw beef, but it's sort of prepared and kind of cured in a way that it's not like dangerous. Yeah, it's a very delicate cut. Yeah, Taka says they have some raw beef in Japan and Korea. Shuli says sashimi is so good. Sashimi is awesome.
So what's next on the list?
Oh man, there's Okay. Here we go. This one's called Salo from Ukraine. It says many advocate keeping the fat on meat, but the Ukrainians decide to go one step further and just eat the fat on its own. Usually it's made into slabs, smoked, and left in a cool cellar for a year before being sliced thinly with rye bread. Ukrainians love it so much that they even have a festival of lard to celebrate it.
Festival of lard. I would do that.
That's
not bad. Yeah, that's just like beef, right?
It's like fat.
Yeah.
It's like taking fat
and just
put it on bread.
It'd be really chewy, oily. It wouldn't be the most satisfying, I feel, but I would do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty tame one. Taka says he would eat everything so far.
Wow.
Toxie Fox says, I've never tried any of these things. I've never tried any of these things either.
Me neither. Hopefully, I never will.
Yeah. All right, here's a
other than
interesting
bullet,
one.
I have tried bullet.
Here's an interesting one. Yeah. It's called Stargazy Pie. It's from England.
Okay.
You ready, dude?
No.
A pie with fish that stare at the sky.
I'm already out.
Stargazy originates from the Cornish village of Moosehole in England and is served on Tom Bawcock's Eve, 23rd of December. According to legend, this heroic 16th century sailor rowed out one December evening in high storms and returned with a catch big enough to feed the starving residents. Man, if you can go search up Stargazy Pie right now.
That looks ridiculous.
And it's literally a pie with like little fish sticking out of it.
This looks like something from like a kid's picture book of like the thing you would not want to eat. There's fish in a pattern sticking up. Is that their heads?
That's their heads, dude. That's their heads.
Like their eyes are
You
there.
guys should go look up Stargazy Pie.
No way, bro. No way. That is right next to bullet for the thing
I think Shuli said he'd eat it. I'm not sure if that was the last one or this one. Stargazy Pie. Fish in pie.
Never. Not in a million years.
I would. Oh man. I would do it if it didn't look like that, you know.
If it didn't look like that,
like
if you couldn't
it's like
see
a
the
whole,
fish.
it's like a whole fish. There's just like fish heads sticking out of the pie. Like if it was like, yeah, this is a unique pie that we do, and it's made with like fish filling. Because I like fish, but like if it was just like fish filling, I would definitely eat it 100%.
Wasn't literally fish.
The head
bodies.
sticking out kind of make me hesitate. Bro.
Oh jeepers, man, never. Nadia has tried some wild stuff.
Yeah.
She's had a soup made out of sheep's head, which includes whatever it is in the head: brains, tongues, eyes. Nope, count me out.
Toxie Fox says nope. Shuli says it looks good. The Stargazy Pie. Chad Paw says I look at it and then consider it. Shuli says it looks good. Woo! We're going.
Never ever.
All right, let me look. Let me see what else I can find. Oh, okay, we're almost at the bottom of this list, but I got more. Okay, for we lost your cam for a second, but it's gonna come back. For the next one, it's from Israel. Is locusts.
Locusts.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Locusts, like giant grasshoppers, are deep fried and chocolate covered.
Chocolate covered.
Yeah.
Nope. Never.
You know, I said that I can't do the legs, dude.
Nah, man.
I can't do the legs. Nani says that's one way to get back at them, the locusts.
Yeah.
Chatterbox says, I want to eat brain fried. Shuli says he's had locusts with chocolate. Let us know how that tastes.
Yeah.
That sounds really interesting.
Couldn't do. And locusts are big, right?
Yeah,
they're decently sized, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Oh, here might be what Nadia was talking about. Haggis from Scotland is sheep hearts, liver, and lungs minced and mixed with onions, oatmeal, soup, and seasoned with salt and spices.
Oatmeal? Mixed with oatmeal.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Inside the animal's stomach.
I thought that was gross enough as it is. Oatmeal?
Bro, and so the texture's probably about the same between oatmeal and the brain.
It's literally, yeah, honestly.
Woo!
It literally just sounds like if you were to throw it up. That's what it would be. just that. All of those things blended together.
Toxie Fox says there are some things I cannot bring myself to eat or try. Shuli says the chocolate locusts were chocolatey. Nadi says I've had haggis from a can. Shuli says Jesse doesn't like oatmeal. You don't like oatmeal?
People at home, I love oatmeal. You put some Chef Boyardee, some peaches and cream in front of me.
Oh man,
I'll destroy it. But maple and brown sugar, but not sheep brain, stomach, heart oatmeal. No, thank you.
Oh man. Oh jeepers. Okay. Here we go. I got another one. This one is called the century egg, or 100-year-old egg, or 1,000-year-old egg. Okay, and the description is this, right? Yeah, okay, it's neither a century nor millennium old, but this egg is pretty rotten. After being preserved in a mixture of clay, ash, and quicklime for a few months, the yolk turns a dark green or even black and slimy, while the white has turned to a dark brown translucent jelly. Apparently, it smells strongly of sulfur and ammonia, but tastes like a hard-boiled egg until you breathe out that fermented egg, like rotten egg, dude. How? Oh, $5,000 to eat a rotten egg that's been preserved for like 5 months.
No.
Would you do it?
No.
$20,000.
$20,000? You're getting there.
You're getting
there. 20 G's? I probably would do.
20 G's you would do.
Oh. Dude.
Shirley says it's also pretty good. The egg is great. Naughty says, ugh.
Who came up with this idea? Like, if you're absolutely starving, you're about to die, fine. But who would choose to eat that over a regular egg?
I don't know.
Smells like sulfur and ammonia. It just smells like poisonous gases. What food?
But 20 G's you would do it.
20,000? Yeah. Because I would just throw up. I know I would throw up. So I would do it. 20,000.
You would do it?
Would you try the century egg, people at home? I have a feeling Shuli would. But I agree with Toxie. That is a territory that shouldn't be crossed. Heck no. Nope.
Oh,
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Chad Pass says, hey Jesse, you don't like oatmeal. Have you ever heard of oatmeal gruel? It was served in jail hundreds of years ago.
I love oatmeal. I love peaches and cream. I love maple and brown sugar. Apples and cinnamon.
Yeah. Like Quaker Oats.
Quaker Oats.
Oh, the Quaker Oats bags. Oh. So clutch, dude. You go camping, bring some Quaker Oat bags of oatmeal.
So the ones that had the little dinosaur eggs in it, where you cook it and then they hatch the dinosaurs. Right here.
Dude,
remember those?
I've been so in the mindset of crazy and interesting foods. When you said dinosaur eggs, I thought dinosaur eggs, dude. I was like, why would you put eggs in your oatmeal?
Oh, man.
But yes, I know.
You believed it for a second.
I believed it. I know what you're talking about, though.
Dinosaur
I know what
eggs.
you're talking about, though.
Oh, my goodness. Never.
Toxie says, Shuli, I feel like you would eat anything.
Would you try a dinosaur egg, people at home?
It's basically bullet.
Yeah. Basically.
Woo!
But a real dinosaur.
Oh boy. Alright, let's keep going. Our food is here, so we'll eat some normal food as we talk about.
I don't know. I lost my appetite. I don't know if I can now.
Oh man. Oh dude, okay, in Japan, they have something called Wasp Crackers. It's a biscuit filled with wasps. Think chocolate chip cookies, only the insects replace the chocolate chips. Apparently the digger wasp, which the biscuit contains, has a pretty mean sting. Wasp baked into cookies.
There's one that could sting you? In the cookie?
No, I think they're just saying that kind of wasp stings people, yeah.
Oh man, I don't know if I could eat now. I'm gonna try.
Oh man. Yeah.
Gnarly. No way.
No way. You wouldn't do wasp crackers? Chad Paw says, nah, fam, not wasps. He would do ants, but not wasps.
No.
Man, I didn't realize. I just looked up interesting, crazy foods on the internet. I didn't realize we went from like spicy wings to just like straight up nosedive.
Oh, I'm scarred.
Like to the very end stretch of food, dude.
I'm scarred for life, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, the cookie that bites back. No kidding. It's not a real cookie unless it stings you.
Today for lunch we got some peppers. We got some boring food. We got some grilled peppers. We got some green beans, and we got some pork roast. Nadia says, "I draw the line at bugs." Toxic. The cookie that bites back. I love that. Chat boss is not possible. Oh man.
How are we gonna talk about all this gross food while we're eating food, man? This is gonna be hard.
I don't know.
I'm not ready.
Alright, maybe we'll go with some tamer ones. Have you ever had escargot? Like snails?
No. But I was at a friend's place. Same guy that got me to eat balut. And his dad was eating it. and his
But
dad
just normally.
They were eating, and his dad and I'm like, I can't do it. And his dad gave me this history of like where I'm from. People had to eat this. You know what I mean?
Really?
And he started grilling me.
There's nothing else to eat but snails?
Then he was just telling me, he's like I had friends that grew up and this is all they had, and I'm like, I'm sorry, man. Like I can't eat a snail. I can't do it. Would you?
I've had it before. Yeah, I think if I kind of approach it like it's an oyster, then yeah.
What did you think about escargot? What was it like? What did it taste like?
I think kind of like any sort of kind of weird. You do with like white wine sauce and like lemon, kind of zesty. Yeah, it just tastes kind of like flesh, like kind of tasteless.
What?
No, I mean like not flesh. Like
what did you just say?
Like any like crustacean, right? Like any like an oyster or like a mussel, that kind of thing.
Oh no, I couldn't do it.
And Nadia says she's had escargot. Chadpot says, so far I'd eat fish eggs, stargazer pie, locust, and I'd consider others. Toxie says, I would never eat snails. The texture would make me throw up.
The texture is what I think about.
Yeah.
But just knowing it's a snail. Like, you see snails on the ground. I think I would have a hard time eating anything that I see walk around in the wild. Like, I've eaten duck before, but it'd be easier for me if I didn't see ducks like in the river when I walk around.
Right, yeah.
I couldn't eat squirrel. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Would you eat a squirrel? If it was prepared for you?
I feel like a normal squirrel is not very appetizing, right? Like to look at, to think to eat it. I think I would. Like if I had to eat a squirrel to survive, I would, 100%. Right? Yeah, I think so. I'd give it a try. Would you eat toonie? Toonie being Olivia's bird. Like if I had to, if it was between, like if I had to eat, either toonie or like cardboard, I'd probably eat toonie first.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Toonie or balut?
Oh, toonie.
Toonie? That's wild, man. Only if someone were paying for the wedding, you would eat balut.
Yeah, if someone were paying for the wedding, I would eat balut.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You don't even want to know what balut is. I'll tell you after.
I think I'm going up to 25,000.
But I would eat balut, like just one, if someone was paying for the wedding. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have $1 million wedding. Julie says, I'll buy you balut. We can make an Insta video. I won't pay for your wedding though. Bro, that's the deal, dude. You gotta pay for the wedding if I'm gonna eat balut.
That just reminded me. One time, I have a story. Shuli and I, near the church, we were walking around, and we're walking by this store, and it's called Donkey King. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. It's probably just a play on Donkey Kong, because I look at them, and I'm like, there's no way they sell donkey.
Yeah.
And Shuli's like, definitely not. And we went in there with a few friends, like, as a joke, just to kind of see what would happen. And the waiter comes up to us very proudly, says, we're the only place in Canada that actually sells donkey meat. And me and Shuli looked at each other like, oh man, this isn't a joke anymore. Like we wandered into, and we ate donkey. He brought out donkey.
How was that?
It was alright, man. For me it was a little hard mentally, because I never would have thought I would eat a horse or a donkey. But I just kind of had to think, I eat pig. I eat pork. I love pork. I'm eating pork right now.
Yep.
I eat chicken. I've eaten duck. And it tasted, it sort of tasted like veal, like somewhere between like beef and pork.
Yeah.
Would you try donkey?
Yeah.
People at home, would you eat donkey? People at home?
I think it's harder for me. It's easier for me to try things if I know that like the purpose of them is like food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easier?
It's easier, yeah.
I
then if I'm not just gonna go like find a random donkey and make a stew out of it. But like if I know it's prepared like to be food, then yeah, I think it's easier for me to eat.
Yeah. Would you eat horse?
Yeah, I think so. Once again, like, if it was prepared that way. Because I think for me, like, there's no difference between, like, a horse and, like preparing a horse as food versus, like, a cow or a chicken or a pig, right?
Yeah.
You know, so.
What about shark?
Yeah. I've heard shark's not very good, like, the meat.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, they take the fin, but, like, you're not really supposed to, but...
I don't
as opposed to eating, like, the meat. Like, people don't catch shark to eat the meat. Though, on River Monsters, on an episode of River Monsters that Katie and I were watching, this guy did catch a shark in the Arctic, and he used the meat to feed his dogs. But it's not like he, like, was eating, shark meat.
Would you eat alligator or crocodile?
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah? People at home, would you eat any of these foods? Alligator? Yeah, I would do it. I feel like it'd be very tough. Would you eat bear?
Yeah, definitely. I think any game, like, kind of gamey animals, though, is, like, naturally more tough. Right?
Yeah.
I think, like, if you found like a pig, like a boar, I guess, right, which would be like a pig in the wilderness, it wouldn't be the same as, like, when we, like, farm pigs, right? Yeah. Toxie says, when I think about donkey or horses, I think of My Little Pony, and that's really sad.
No, honestly. Yeah.
Chad Pasta says he'd eat, like, alligator, crocodile, bear. He'd eat all of them.
I think I would try bear. I've in Toronto we have a thing called the CNE, Canadian National Exhibition, every year at the end of summer, and there's a place there called Carmichael's, and they sell jerky, but it's exotic jerky. They have kangaroo, jerky, alpaca, bison, horse, you name it. Deer, like venison, a bunch of stuff. And I've tried kangaroo jerky. Would you eat a kangaroo? Like, not jerky, just straight up eat a kangaroo?
Yeah, I think so. But kangaroos are kind of... I don't think they look that appealing to eat.
No.
Like, I'd eat a donkey or a bear before a kangaroo. Chatbot says, I've had either kangaroo or camel.
They had camel jerky there as well, yeah.
Oh, Toxie says bear they would try.
Bear? Yeah. Camel?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's like a horse, kind of. Yeah. What about snake, dude? Snake meat?
I would try it. That's a delicacy in some parts of the world, right? Eating snake. Would you guys, people at home, eat snake? I don't know. I would do it. I feel like there's not a whole lot of meat on it. Would you eat seagull?
Seagull? If I had to.
Pigeon?
Like, I would... well, like, I've eaten quail, right? So it's kind of like pigeon, yeah.
Like pheasant?
So,
Pheasant?
Pheasant for sure, right? Shirley says, anything is a delicacy if you're hungry. No, it's true.
That's true.
Tossy says, dear, I've tried a chili made out of venison, and it was really good, but it tasted like the woods.
The woods? What does that mean? Tasted like the woods. Just tasted woody, like nature.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I would try venison. Try venison.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Or like people like moose meat, right? In Newfoundland?
Yeah.
Have you ever had moose meat?
No. But my mom is from Newfoundland, and a big thing there is rabbit. It's kind of gross, but they catch rabbits and kill them, and they can them, and they keep them in cans. Just everything. All the organs, all the blood, whatever. Put it in a can, and they leave it in the freezer. And you just cook it. You just cook it all.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I don't think I could do rabbit. I had a pet rabbit before, and I couldn't do anything that I've had like a pet of, you know?
One of the things that's on the list was guinea pig. Would you eat guinea pig, bro?
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig.
Never.
Yeah. Like a big one.
Never in a million years. Would you?
I mean, if you're gonna eat rabbit.
I'm not gonna eat rabbit. Would you eat a rabbit?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Benson.
There was rabbit on Top Chef yesterday. It looked great. Did you deep fry it? It looked like fried chicken. It was a dish that won.
So you would eat guinea pig? People at home, would you eat guinea pig? That's unbelievable.
Chad Pasta says, I never eat seagull. They're literally garbage cans. Toxie says, I would try rabbit even though I have had pet rabbits. Chad Pasta says, I'd try guinea pig. Yeah, some people raise rabbits as like for food, right?
Yeah. Would you try rats?
Like we knew a family that raised rabbits as food. They told the kids not to name them.
Don't get too attached.
Don't get too attached. Rats? No.
Would you eat rats?
I wouldn't want to. I would if I had to. But I wouldn't want to. Like if I'm gonna eat guinea pig, it's pretty much
like rat on a stick.
Rat on a stick.
Just eat it like souvlaki.
Souvlaki style. Yeah. Like not even looking different. It just looks like a rat on a stick.
Just a cooked rat.
Oh man.
With a tail. No?
I don't think so. I was gonna say maybe if they pay for the wedding, but I don't think so.
They pay for your wedding. Just eat this rat on a stick. I'll pay for your wedding.
Yeah, Chad Pasta says you missed the first air of Top Chef. Yeah, yesterday's was a repeat. Yeah, we actually realized we missed the Monday episode. We watched yesterday's. Tox says rat, you know. Not rat. Everyone's like. Katie says I won't kiss you if you eat rat or seagulls. Ever. But babe, what if they pay for the wedding?
It's not worth it.
It's not worth the wedding.
You're gonna get a disease.
Yeah, you're never gonna get a kiss ever.
Oh man, you came in for the tame section of this segment.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the things we were talking about before, we tamed it down because we actually have food in front of us now.
Isn't there like a turtle soup?
Yes, there is.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Would you do that? Turtle?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I would do turtle. I would do
turtle. I couldn't do a turtle.
Turtle soup, yeah.
I couldn't do turtle. They're too cute, man.
They're too cute.
Bro,
there's some nasty
they're
turtles.
Just so innocent looking and just doing their own thing.
Yo, we're not talking about Finding Nemo turtles, man. We're talking about nasty turtles. Those are vicious.
I don't know, bro.
Nadia says, I agree, Shuli, and what is yucky or yummy is all in our minds, really. That's what we have designated to be that way.
Like, I feel like turtles are either really cute or really ugly, and I wouldn't want to eat either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. Chat Pasta, I almost had turtle soup, but we couldn't catch the turtle.
Wow. That would have been a really fresh turtle soup.
Shuli says turtles are ugly cute. That's why I have a soft spot for them.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I had a pet turtle before.
Dude, what about dried, like, starfish?
It's not so gross for me. I think it looks nasty. Like, if you're looking at it, like, I would be... If you gave me pieces of it, I'd try a little piece of it.
Nice.
Would you?
Yeah, I think so. We talked about... Try and find some other crazy things. This list isn't as crazy. We need more crazy, dude.
I don't know, man.
Oh, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, what about fried brain sandwich? Largely a dish of the past. These used to be popular in the central United States until mad cow disease became a concern.
Cow brain?
Cow brain.
No, thank you. I wouldn't eat anything that's brain.
That's brain.
I wouldn't eat any brain.
No brains for Jesse.
No, thank you.
Katie says Franklin, but I'd still eat him.
Oh.
Chad Moss says, yeah, I'd eat Franklin in a heartbeat. Katie asked, what if eating the brain would make you smarter?
That's not worth it. Not worth it.
No?
Wouldn't do it.
Wow.
Just imagine eating a brain. Squishy, jelly. I'd rather eat the jellied moose nose than a brain. I would not do brain.
I would.
You would?
You know why?
Why?
Because in traditional like Chinese cuisine, they like lobster's a delicacy, and when you eat lobster, like in like Chinese kind of tradition, you eat the whole lobster, right?
Yeah.
Which includes the brain. Now in Western restaurants, often they just serve like the lobster tail, but when you have the whole lobster, the brain. So this one time I told this to, we were having lobster for dinner at Katie's family's place out in Newfoundland. Because, you're in the Atlantic, why not have lobster?
Mm-hmm.
And it was great. And so I proceeded to do my thing where I ate the brain. And then there was like 3 other people eating lobsters. So they started being like, yeah, do you want like my brain too? I was like, no, I'm good with my one. I'm good with a little bit, but yeah. So I've had like lobster brain, right? So I don't think it sounds like weird for me.
Yeah, but the new like the East Coasters wouldn't do it.
No.
I wonder if my mom would. I bet you she would.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Toxie says I can't with this list. Chad Pasta says Benson, remember when someone on Top Chef made lamb brain? Yeah. Katie says I've watched Benson eat lobster brain. Chad Pasta says, oh, I love lobster. Toxie's lobster with pasta is good. Lobster with pasta is really good. Definitely lobster. So
no,
good.
I couldn't, man. I'm surprised I even made it through this meal just now. Those parts I was eating, I was like, oh, this is.
Dude, drunken. Okay, I got another one for you. Ready? We're getting to the end. We got a couple more.
All right.
Drunken shrimp.
What does that even mean?
A popular dish in parts of China. You ready? The shrimp are eaten alive.
No.
But stunned with a strong liquor prior to consumption. It's also popular in parts of the United States, but includes an intermediate step known as cooking.
I would not eat anything that's alive. Anything. Would you eat something that's alive?
I would eat drunken shrimp way before I'd eat balut, dude.
Same. But that's just because balut is so intense. Balut might as well be alive.
No, it's worse than being alive.
Yeah.
Dude. It's I don't think there's anything. Oh man, I don't know. Between balut and the bugs. No, I would do. I don't know. I don't know if I would do balut or the bugs. I don't know what would go.
Balut is the last on my list.
You would take the bugs.
I've had it in front of me and looked at it. It's all fun and games until you I'd eat it, and then you look at it. I'm about to eat a fertilized baby bird, baby duck, or whatever it is.
No, but it's not even like a duck. It's an embryo, dude.
Yeah.
Katie's like, yeah. I said I would do it if they paid for our wedding. Okay. She's like, okay, but no seagull or rat.
Oh. But yeah, Chad Pasta, I would do lobster.
Oh man.
I've had some lobster and crab growing up, being like Newfie.
Oh, Shuli says, balut is so good. My family celebrates when we get balut. Toxie says, nope, I can't with these things. They're all moving, that are still moving. I cannot do that. I would feel bad for eating it. My heart can't take it. Shuli with all the egg emojis in the chat.
No. Couldn't eat anything that's alive. Nothing. Eating something alive I just have this fear of feeling it move while it's in my throat or in my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
But I think mentally I would just make myself throw up if I had something that was that nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Never.
What about this dish called senakji? It's the chef dismembers a small octopus before your eyes and seasons the pieces with sesame oil And many times they're still moving on the plate as you reach with your chopsticks. Raw
First of
octopus,
all,
that's just like...
You watch it get dismembered.
I mean, yeah.
How do you do that and still keep your appetite?
Because it's so fresh, dude.
How do you look at it like,
this is... You just grab it from the tank.
Making me hungry. Would you?
Yeah, but that's the same with the fish, right? Like if you...
Lobster? Imagine putting some like food in your mouth and feeling it move. Imagine that.
That'd be interesting, man. But I know it's dead. I know it's just See, things I know it's just an electrical reaction, right? I know it's just like a reaction. Like it doesn't know it's dead, so it just keeps moving.
That doesn't help, bro. That doesn't mean anything. It's still moving. I don't care what reason, what scientific reason.
Chad passes with Jesse. I can't believe that you're a newfie and you don't like seafood.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I know you eat seafood.
I wouldn't
but
say
you
I like seafood. I like newfie style stuff like fish and chips, halibut and chips.
Yeah.
Lobster crab is okay. I don't do any raw, like sashimi and sushi and stuff. That's not the way that they like do it on the east coast of Canada.
Right.
And I couldn't really do anything raw. Everything over there is really cooked and fried, and like sometimes deep fried, and that's the way, because
that's the way.
You're not really getting so much
dead.
of the fishy taste of it. You know what I mean?
Well, it doesn't even look like a fish anymore.
At that point, yeah, you're getting more of the meat and you're getting more of the seasoning and whatever, right?
Yeah.
I can't do sushi.
Yeah.
I've done sushi like to appease a friend and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I've almost thrown up. I did sashimi once. It was the worst. One of the worst things I've ever eaten. Putting raw salmon on my tongue.
Wow.
The only thing that would have made it worse is if it was alive.
Oh man. Chad Pass says he loves sushi. Yeah, Shuli says sashimi's so good. Throw a balut in chat.
Throw a balut in chat, everybody.
Man, what a list.
Yeah.
I think about the moving thing. I think for me, I'm also less phased because when I was young at Asian grocery stores, you could buy blue crab, which are like these tiny crabs.
Yeah. And
they're live, so you gotta send them to a better place. And when you do, like you see their like pincers still going because it hasn't caught up to their brain yet. So usually you just wait for them to stop thinking they're alive, and then you
doesn't help, bro.
You put them in the pot.
I don't care if it's alive, if it thinks it's alive, if it doesn't know yet.
Shuli says hashtag
it's on the way to heaven. Doesn't matter, bro. I'm not.
It's going to a better place. All right.
Going to.
Katie Balut, start the GoFundMe now for what?
Honestly, guys, thank you for joining us. We need you to start the GoFundMe, the Balut Fund, where you reach a certain amount, pay for the wedding. Benson will eat balut before your very eyes, right? He agreed to it.
I said on stream. So
someone out there, anyone who's listening, you pull your money together, you pay for the wedding. This guy's gonna eat some balut. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us today. Hope that we didn't ruin your appetite like we ruined mine. Hope we didn't scar you. But it was interesting to see what some of you guys have eaten, what we would eat, what we wouldn't eat. Clearly, Benson and I differ in a lot. I would not eat a lot of the stuff. There was barely anything on that list today that I would eat. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us for Lunch Attack. We're going to be back tomorrow at 12 with a special guest named Mike Gordon. Yeah. And he is a speaker. He does talks. He's very, very interesting, very, very cool guy. Really and we're going to have like a special guest speaker on Lunch Attack, which is going to be really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're just going to interview him, ask him about his life, behind the scenes, stuff like that, what he's up to. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
We'd love to have you join us. If you could drop a like on this stream, that would really help. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. But thank you so much to everyone for joining us today. It's been a lot of fun. And we hope to see you tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for coming out. Bye.